everybody. Oh my god, I'm actually really dizzy. Hello everybody, I hope that you are well. This is Christiane from Backpacking Bananas coming at you from the gorgeous Woking, Surrey in England. That's right, I am back home in the UK. Finally. A lot of you will probably already know that I'm back home from other social medias. I know I was confusing quite a few of you because I've still been posting New Zealand content and I'm sorry, I'm so far behind. I've been home for about 2 months now. I was away for 18 months, which is a really long time. This is just going to be a little video letting you know what's happening now that I'm home, what the plans are, and let's just have a general chat. So first of all, I really hope you enjoyed the road trip series. As you know, it took me a long time to create. Me and Christian were on the road for about a month. We did the North and South Island and I made 16 episodes out of the trip. If you have watched the whole series, please let me know which episode was your favourite because I would love to know. And if you haven't watched the whole series, or if you did want to watch it again, I've created a specific playlist with obviously the first episode at the top, goes right down to the bottom, so you could just watch the whole thing as it comes. I'll link that playlist just down below. A lot of you are asking me if I will ever go back to New Zealand because obviously I've left there now, and the simple answer is yes, I would love to go back to New Zealand. Unfortunately at the moment I have no plans to go back. It's a long way away. New Zealand and England are opposite sides of the world, unfortunately, so it may not be soon that I head back, but it's one of my favourite countries in the world. Of course I'll be returning. And I guess what goes along with that is to tell you that Christian and I are no longer together. It wasn't a bad breakup at all. It was just an outcome of unfortunate travelling circumstances. It was coming towards the end of my New Zealand working holiday visa and I was heading off to Australia for Christmas to meet my parents who were flying over and my sister who already lives over there. I've been going to Perth for like the past 3 or 4 Christmases now. I absolutely love it. I could technically have gone back to New Zealand after Australia. My work even said that they might sponsor me, but I also thought at that point, I've been away from home for 18 months now. That's a really long time. I hadn't seen any of my friends from home. I knew I was really behind on my YouTube and the only way I could catch up is if I literally just did nothing but edit and concentrate my time into it. And so it did make sense for me. Christian was not on the same wavelength there. He'd just been sponsored by his work at Skyline in Queenstown, which is amazing. He wasn't ready to go home. I think when you're in a situation like that, you almost kind of have to think long term, like, are we gonna get married? Like, is there a reason we should stay together or do long distance? And that feeling for us both just wasn't strong enough, so it didn't make sense to have a long distance relationship or to try and make it work together if it would be leaving other things that we wanted to do behind. You kind of have to think, how important are these things in my life? It was incredibly sad saying goodbye. I was just an absolute wreck and I had to say goodbye to all my friends in Queenstown at the same time as well. You would have not wanted to see me. I tried filming on that day and I was just like, no, this is not happening. I was just an absolute wreck. But Christian and I still talk all the time. Like I said, it wasn't a bad breakup, but what you should know is that sometimes you go traveling and you do get really close to people, but it doesn't always work out. It is upsetting when you have to say goodbye to them because it's not forever. We were fantastic traveling companions and having this Queenstown relationship, but moving past that, we are just moving in opposite directions. Another big question, what are my travel plans for this year? Truth is, no idea. Top of my bucket list, Philippines. Don't know if I'll have the opportunity to go there this year or anytime soon. I've actually recently been wanting to do a lot of travel around the UK. It's like I can create a guide map for New Zealand on the complete other side of the world and I can't even create like even close to a guide map of my own country. I feel like I should know more about it, know more about the history about it, about the beauty that there is to see. So I am keen to do that, and obviously that's a much cheaper trip than heading somewhere really far. So I'll probably be traveling a bit of England and Ireland and Scotland and Wales this year, I hope. A lot of you probably saw that I applied to be a Bus About brand ambassador, which if I got that job, that sends you around the whole of Europe from the end of April to the end of September. I have not heard from them, so my hopes are not high at all. They were high. I thought my application was pretty good, but I did see some other incredible applications, and it's been like 2.5 weeks now since the closing date, and haven't heard anything. I think they said by the beginning of April they'll be choosing a winner, but I mean, you would imagine they would shortlist people, wouldn't you, and at least like Skype call people by this point, and I haven't heard anything. So yeah, hopes are not high for Europe, but wouldn't have that be nice? If you have been shortlisted, by the way, can you just let me know? Can you just put me out of my misery? So yeah, no travel plans, no flights for this year have been booked yet. I'll definitely be going somewhere, even if like I just really can't afford it. I will be going somewhere. I've seen some really cheap flights to Poland on Skyscanner. Does anyone want to come to Poland with me? So what have I been up to since I've been home? Like I said, I've been home for 2 months now, and I have been working full-time on my YouTube. I have not been earning a full-time wage for my YouTube, but my parents have been very kind and have said, you know, you can stay with us for free and we'll give you free food. And I'm not really going anywhere or spending anything, so for me right now, that works. I've also just been catching up with friends. I'm trying to do things now which a lot of the time I wouldn't have time for. So for example, I've been going to the gym like 3 or 4 times a week. I've lost quite a bit of weight, which is really quite nice. I normally go to the legs, bums and tums classes, and I am by far the youngest person in my class. It's like me and all the grannies because of the time I go. I normally go at like 9 o'clock in the morning, so it tends to be just me and then the older people who don't have jobs, but it actually pushes me a bit hard because if there is a granny in the corner doing more squats than I am like, nope, I am not having that, and it pushes me harder, I'll be honest. I've also been practicing my handstands. Some of you may know that I am a gymnastics coach. I've never done gymnastics competitively, but I just frickin' love walking on my hands all the time. So I've been really trying to practice those. I've been documenting a little bit of it on my Instagram story. I know Instagram stories have been around for a while now, but I've literally only just started using mine like a week ago. So make sure you're following me on Instagram to watch my Instagram stories and my handstand progression. I've also been having a little fun with strangers. I know that sounds weird, but I walk to the gym, right? What I've started doing is I will really enthusiastically say good morning to everyone who I pass by, because that's not really a thing that happens in England. You don't greet passers-by, and it's very entertaining. You guys should try it. Just say hello to someone who you walk past, just like randomly. They don't know how to respond. Like, a lot of people will kind of just lose their voice. Like, I will walk past grown men on their way to work and I'm like, morning, and they're like, hi. Like, they just freak out. They don't know what to do, and it's really amusing. So just start saying hello to strangers as you walk by them. It's endless entertainment. Another obsession that I kind of have at the moment is something that I've been doing for a long time, but kind of a bit excessively recently, is I go on Google Maps and I literally just like start zooming into some random island. I love the ones on the Pacific, but recently I discovered Socotra. It's an island in the Arabian Sea, so it's just east of Somalia in Africa and just below Yemen in the Middle East, and it looks insane. Like, these trees are so weird. It looks like another planet, and so Socotra's on my bucket list now. I'm just adding to the extensive list that I already have. I told you in my last video that I'm going to be creating a highlights video for the whole of New Zealand, and I've started editing that at the YouTube space in London. I absolutely love going there because not only is there free coffee and drinks, but there's also so many tools, people you can meet, so many influencers, everyone's there to help you, everyone there is so nice. So yeah, I've been going there a lot this week, and hopefully I will be creating a really good highlights video for you. And also, speaking of other YouTubers and collaborations, I've met up with Molly Violet from Where's Molly. We filmed a video just 2 days ago, so that will be going on the channel at some point. I know the both of us have a lot of similar subscribers, so if you know who she is, she will be on the channel very soon. I also got to meet Fun for Louis Cole at the photography show in Birmingham the other day, and I was very nervous, but I did ask him a few questions on camera, so I vlogged that whole day, so that will be coming up very soon on the channel as well. In other news, I'm changing bedrooms in my parents' house. I currently have the smallest because I am the youngest, but my sister, who has moved to Perth, is obviously not using her bedroom anymore, so I'm going to be making the move, and when I do, I'll be redecorating the whole room, and I'm going to make it my own little home office. But it's a very slow process doing up a new bedroom. I've like been spending my life on Pinterest just trying to get ideas and stuff, but I'm excited for when that's done, and I'll probably do like a little room tour when it is done, but don't expect that to be anytime soon because that's taking a while. I went on a snowboarding holiday to Teen with my mum. There was a very scary avalanche, which you may have heard of on the news. It was a group that were part of the same ski school that my mother and I were at on the same morning that we were out doing lessons. So my mum was panicking like crazy because she thought that I was in the group that got struck by the avalanche. It was really sad for our instructors because they were all mates, obviously. But anyway, that happened. I didn't vlog any of that week because it was just a holiday with me and my mum, but I am much better at snowboarding. So the next time I go somewhere snowy, hopefully you'll see some mad skills from this girl. But yeah, that's about it. I've updated you on my life right now. It's exciting. It's been really fun just having the time to spend time on editing and creating content. It's allowing my content to be a lot better, which is amazing. I am going to be aiming to upload twice a week from now on, but my question to you is, what days should I upload? So should it be like a Monday and a Thursday, or a Tuesday and a Friday, or a Wednesday and a Saturday? No, Sunday. Like a Wednesday and a Sunday. Yeah, I don't know. What 2 days of the week works best for you? And also what time of the day? Because I usually schedule the videos for like 6 p.m. because I think everyone's come home from school and work and stuff. But I don't know if that's best. Do you want me to be posting them at like 10 a.m. or midday, or I don't know. Let me know. Also, I am going to be doing a Q&A very soon. So if you have any questions at all about anything I've said in the video, if you want to know anything else about me, about traveling, about backpacking, about Socotra, then ask me down below, or tweet me, or send me a Facebook message, or Instagram comment. I'm on all other social medias. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm starting to get a very itchy nose, so you'll see it go red very soon if I carry on talking. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and my Facebook page if you want to see more content from me, and if you just want to keep more up to date with what I'm doing. The next video, I'm going to be talking to you about my drone. Yes, I have a drone. I know you probably wouldn't know. I've had a lot of issues with it. But yeah, I'm just gonna tell you the whole shenanigans. So that's gonna be the next video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel for more YouTube videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!